What is the best time to have a cheat meal?
I like the word he used there.
So I have no idea, never heard of it in my 40 years of training of what a bro split is. It's going to be a slap in the face. It will be a slap in the face because. So, joking aside, you will feel like that when you are dieting. We're going crazy here. Honey, give me a new wig. Give me a nice wig. Would you?
Jeff, can you do that again?
Look at that.
Do it again.
Look at that little
Okay.
pop in there.
Watch.
Watch.
Today is National Puppy Day.
National Puppy Day. If you have a puppy, please spend a little extra time there with the little puppy.
I got a roasted chicken for our doggy.
You got the roasted chicken?
I sure did.
I love that. I love that.
And,
Little pool time?
yeah.
I love it.
And don't forget to pick up your Elvis shirt from Michael Hearn Lifestyle.
Boom!
Those Elvis, we put that on stories on your IG, guys. You can go on.
These will be in. We got the logo going on this bad boys right here. These will be in. Titan Crew 87. 87 represents.
Crew 19.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that.
87 represents Teenage Nationals. And also the first time I was in the magazines.
I did that when I was in Romania playing with the sand.
You were barely born. I ordered you in 91. Move her over here. Yeah, that's just kind of reading textbooks and stuff. Is that college, getting your degree for nutrition and all that kind of fun stuff. But the real experience, as Einstein would say, is the years in the game, learning from the very best. We talked about that today. We calculated out, and it's almost like 10,000 hours from experts through my 40-year career. Oh, whoa, pop in the top. Wow. Wow. Really rude.
I want to make sure.
Rude.
Why?
I don't need you posing and making me look bad.
Darren Bobo, am I posing? Okay.
You can't ask Trap Man. You know what? Darren Bobo has actually got better traps than Heath Evans right now.
He does. How is that even possible? He can play.
Because Heath Evans is all natty. What? What?
You're getting a massage.
What? It's a massage, guys. Don't think that way. Stop it. But film everything. Thanks.
We are. We're doing a YouTube video.
You do, those things get banned. Oh, whoa! Whoa! Stop it. Did you just hit a tricep? Oh, swing back around though. Did you see that shit?
Sergio, the Latino Heat.
Dang! Oh, all right, Rez Jr., get out of here.
Oh no, guys! I need a spray tan.
2 days. Yeah, you do need a spray tan.
I'm getting one on Thursday. See you guys.
What is the best time to have a cheat meal?
I like the word he used there.
I do too. I'm good with that.
How much will one day of intelligent cheating hurt?
Oh, hi, Panda. So here's the scoop. If you understand what a cheat meal is for, and who are we just talking about? Danny.
Well, it was
Danny Joe was great with it. So we didn't get that up, right?
No.
Okay, so we'll get that up because it's nice to.
I'll put that up.
I love not leading somebody and suggesting, hey, you sure that works? You know, we've had some guests where we did videos with them and the stuff they're talking, I'm like, yeah, that's not true. You know, the body doesn't function that way. You're going to fall backwards, and regardless of the time that you're doing this. So, but I was with Danny Joe, who's a bright individual because he's a guy that's now 40, looks 25. Great skin. Again, it goes back to the thing that Rich Kaspari was talking about. And go check out the podcast with me and Rich and listen about how he, with not great genetics, took second in Olympia because of what the fine-tuned little tricks he did. Something I believe in his skin. You got to have good skin. You got to have good skin. And so it goes back to this question here: is when do you have a cheat day or a high day? First of all, that's only in a deficit. Do you have that? So if you are in a surplus of calories, you're already functioning at that high level. So again, most of you think that your metabolism is functioning at a high level when you're dieting. It's not. It's actually firing in a high level when you're in a surplus of calories. Okay? And that's why you're putting on that size. That's why your body's going. That's why you're always furnace hot, right? But when you're dieting down, you're a deficit, you're cold. Because your body's trying to protect itself and shut itself down. And that's where the high day comes in to spike it back up. All right? And so that's a key point, first of all, to know when to take that. So my recommendation is when it starts to slow down, you feel fatigued, the weights are suffering, the body's not changing now after a couple weeks. And so it's just being really smart about your body and paying attention to it. So those are key points that you guys got to pay attention to before having a cheat meal. You don't get a cheat meal because it's Sunday. All right, just because of whatever it is. Hey, it's Sunday, I get a cheat meal. No, you don't. If you're dieting and you trained all week and you're in a deficit and your body needs that refeed, then that's when the best time to have it. Love that. So this is something that's great. Good job, Mike. It's interesting because I was just talking about this today about the because I'm starting the 30-day blitz again. I started on Monday, and it is a tough program. And a key point is a workout partner or training partner.
You need a training partner.
Like this. See how he's over there helping out?
See, that's the training partner right there. Gotta make sure my boy's loose. Gotta make sure I'm good.
Wow. And this doesn't need to be on TV. This is going to get me blocked.
Good training partner.
This is going to get me kicked off of Facebook. You got two guys massaging each other over there, huh?
Upstairs, you got two guys.
Oh. It's a weird house right now, I'll tell you that. Two girls upstairs massaging, two guys downstairs. Sorry, Dora. Ain't going to happen.
Right. Could be a party up here.
So, let's see, going back to this, I think it's smart what you're doing is get a group of people together that you hold accountable for.
Mm-hmm.
Todd Abrams talked about this when we did a live podcast with him and Whitney and Clark, is that we got this group on a text, and the four of us text each other in the morning going, hey, let's go, let's get up, let's go. It doesn't need to be technically in the same place. I think this is great that you got it. That's the pinnacle. But Clark is in San Diego, Whitney is in Florida, and Todd Abrams is in Texas. And these are the four guys I'm kind of doing this with. Serge is always on the 30-day blitz and always in a depletion and a dry out. So I can't keep up with that. And then Jeffrey is in a continuous
state of mental happiness.
Yeah. Always happy. I try to break him. I do. I try to break him, and I got to be honest, I can't get him. I'll break him one of these days. Unless he breaks me first.
That's right. That's right.
So great job on that, Mike. I think that is brilliant for you to do that. So I have no idea, never heard of it in my 40 years of training of what a bro split is. But congratulations. I guess that's just some kind of thing that's made up. But the dry out is the program I have for people to spike their metabolism, or to get on stage or do a photo shoot or get ready for a wedding. That is what the program should look like. Just follow that and you will look ridiculous. I also do it just for photo shoots. And it's interesting because of the fact that because it's called dry out, most people think that you are just not drinking water. Serge, true or not true?
True.
Not true.
True, bro.
Last day, you're still drinking a gallon of water. So Serge is just different. Serge is a beast. Beast, dog.
So to be so dried out. Yeah, I'm just like skin tight. Don't have to get dry if you stay dry. True.
It's like I'm in elementary school again, all over again here. But yeah, the workout's going to be obviously you go a lot, you're doing all this different stuff, and then you kind of taper as you change up the nutrition, play with the water, and the water starts in one way and finishes another way, and it goes whoop, And so then that dries you out, makes you look great. But you gotta be hydrated still enough to where you can get on stage and pose and look great. But yeah, check out my dry up. You can see a whole PDF file, man. So, joking aside, you will feel like that when you are dieting. You have to be intelligent enough to know when your body's still functioning and you're tightening up and you're hungry as anything relative to. Was it?
Yeah, he was about to send me this whole like paragraph.
So this is not, I know this is a joke, but it is reality of making sure the body is still functioning correctly and still moving. Is this me? Did you print it? So that might be one of the best questions here, because here's the reason we do check-ins on the Titan Crew. The reason is when are you hungry and you need to refeed because the body shut down, or you're just hungry and you don't need to? And all those little details that go into it. Are you flat? Are you holding water? Are you not changing? Or are you changing but changing slow? Or are you training too hard? Or are you doing too much cardio? Or is your heart rate too high? So there's a lot that goes into it. But as soon as you learn about it, you understand it, it's pretty simple. It's going to be a slap in the face. It will be a slap in the face because of the fact that if you got 2 arms and 2 legs that are working and a healthy back and you're moving and grooving and you need motivation, that's a kick in the head. Seriously, because I have too many friends in over 40 years seen people that wish they can get out of the wheelchairs or off the crutches or walk normal. And so that kind of stuff's in my mindset that I'm lucky enough that I get to train. So hear me what I said. Hear me what I said. Here's Shakespeare. I am lucky enough that I get to train. Okay? And so on those days that it's hard, do we train? 100%. When we're kind of beat down, do we train? 100%. Why? We get to. How lucky are we that we can walk and talk and move and groove with I know you guys think, well, what do you mean? I got friends. Anyways, go watch the video. You guys will fully understand the concept of where I go to make sure that I go train. That I'm not, what's the word I was using? Arrogant. I don't know what the word would be, but it's just, if you're healthy and you need a kick in the ass to go train, yeah, so that's where go watch video 4. I kind of straighten that out for you. This is an interesting one because this is something we talk about every single YouTube video.
Yeah, just about
Every training video.
Mm-hmm.
So it's, to me, interesting. Yep, tons of information, man. I love the question. I think we've all talked about this before, is that muscle will come and go, but you quit lifting because you're just in pain and it's just uncomfortable. And your quality of life starts lowering down because you're in pain. So my highly recommending is, where's my reset drink? So check out my reset drink with the collagen, the peptides that we are working on.
First video.
It is the first video. Check that out. I would recommend putting that into your Sunday high days if you're doing the 30-day blitz. That would be something. Yeah, it's a great drink. It's got a lot of oils and stuff like that. I would love to see you do the workout with the entire gun club.
Absolutely not. Don't know them. No idea who the gun club is. Who's the gun club?
So the last one was, they'd like to see there's about 10 videos of me with all the guns, yeah. Both kids and pops, on YouTube. But Lori says she saw the same one, the golf ball hitting the Biden. That's a great one. I got to see that. The Piedmontese is coming today. So guys, I'm working on something. we'll go over that again, see if we can't finish that whole plan out
Okay.
for that surprise for the Titans. And that will be done hopefully in about 5-6 weeks. So the surprise I was going to give you, and I talked about a couple weeks ago, is not going to be ready in time. Hi there. Hi, baby. Hey, guys, also, I'd love to know and feedback, and I think I'm going to try to find a poll. Chocolate Thunder from my proteins or cream pie? Which one do you guys like more? Another movie filming down in New Orleans. Can't say much more than that, but I am excited about this project. It is it's right up Serge's alley, so he's going to teach me about the character and stuff, so this will be great. And then as soon as the bans are completely lifted about filming and stuff overseas, then we're going to rock and roll on the Hercules.
This looks power blender. We'll call it the Crusher.
Oh, he got in shape? You mean, yeah, if round was a shape, that's what Heath Evans got into while he was
It is a shape.
in Nashville. It is a shape.
A cylinder is a shape as well.
Egg.
An egg is a shape. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a shape.
Okay, I agree with you.
Out of shape.